Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Mana on the Mysterious JG. So I was gonna just like kind of dump what's her name here, the Sierra, but yeah, between recording sessions, I decided before I started recording, I would actually get us to the exit/entrance of the White Forest with her in our party, but I don't imagine we'll have her in the party again after this, because she's too much of a hassle to collect. That being said, we're going to put encounters back on, and head for the map, so that we can get going with our adventures. Before we get too deep into it, I've been reading in the comments, and I should have actually been ready. Ichiosaurus, guy. Let me actually just find his username here. Oh, money add then multiply commented, I cannot wait to watch this. That is probably spam. But, yeah, Ichitochi was saying that I didn't catch enough crabs, and I don't know that I'm going to be fixing that, because I think it might be too late. Another person has been kind of, we've chatted away in other venues, has told me they've enjoyed my commentary on this because I'm getting looser and like more just kind of talking about shit that's going on and less restrained as we go on. And you know who you are. And I don't even know that that's... I think that's just how I do commentary in all my games, but in this game I had more game stuff to talk about early, and now I'm kind of out, to be honest. But it got me thinking, like, wow, this game really doesn't have a whole lot of story. Like, am I surprised by that? Did I think there was going to be more? And honestly, the big thing that's in my head right now is I knew from looking at the fact before I decided, what the hell, I'll give this game another spin, that there's various side arcs, but there were 3 main core stories, which I got a little taste of when renting this many, many years ago on the PS1 and playing it with Bobo. But I didn't get far enough into any of them. But it's like, okay, well, if I'd gotten farther in those main stories, because the only one I really remembered getting more than 2 or 3 quests worth of done was Niccolo's storyline. But I was like, okay, so there's 3 main story arcs. The Faerie arc, which is about that guy who wants to destroy the world, and, we fight him on the dead dragon, undead dragon, or maybe the dragon's alive and it died, I don't know. With that whole thing with the woman who becomes one of the ancient wisdoms, that whole quest line, and then the dragon quest line with Wolfman Jack and his brother Wolfwoman Sierra. And then there's a third storyline about the Jumis, the people with the magical jewels. And like looking at little brief descriptions of those storylines, I'm like, okay, well maybe if I'd gotten more into those, it would feel more like a complete story-driven game. But we've done 2 of those 3 stories, and none of them really felt like there was enough to them for it to support the weight of an RPG at all. So I don't have any confidence the Jumi story arc is going to be fulfilling, and it is more and more just like, let's just do all the goofy side content, get all the making fun of the game that we can get done, and then wrap this thing up. And that being said, we're continuing on with the Penguin arc now, and going to the SS Buccaneer. We're here at Buccaneer Stadium. Alright, so what are we actually supposed to be doing? We are supposed to... This quest is going to be called the Nordic Snowfield, so if we get any other quest name, it means we messed up. We're going to go see Ramtiger, and now we're going to go south, and west. All of these Penguin storylines, by the way, are fucking bullshit. There's nothing in the game to tell you what directions to go in with Ramtiger to actually get these quests to unlock. It's complete bullshit. And apparently they have to be done in a specific order. I was saying a few videos back, like, oh, hey, maybe this thing where Diddle gets kidnapped by ghosts, maybe we could have done that second and done this thing where he's kidnapped by the diggers first. But then I realized, no, his little weird monkey friend refers to the ghosts, the shadows. They both talk about them during the quest with the diggers, so in all likelihood, you do have to do them in that order. So it's a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, we're supposed to go to Ramtiger and then go south, south, and west. And then there's going to be some kind of quest will start there. So let's go to Ramtiger. Ramsteiger. The SS Ramstein. Ramstein. However it's pronounced. This is a deceptively complicated map. I keep getting confused about how this map works. And part of it has to do with the fact that your camera angle and stuff changes. So finding the wheelhouse, you sort of have to memorize where to go. Ain't nothing beats being a man of the sea. I am the monarch of the sea. Well, I'm Ramsteiger, the SS Buccaneer Steersman. Which direction do you wanna go? What did I say? I still got it open, so I guess it doesn't matter that I've already forgotten. South, south, and west. Alright. South. Ain't it great? Sea provides whatever the who cares? South? Ah, the great. Ding, 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 ding. Enemies on deck. Go get rid of them. What? We didn't... I didn't even get to finish the... Whatever. Well, Sierra's gonna fuck him up. Fuck him up, Sierra. Fuck him up. She's a... The pets don't seem to be anywhere near as effective as the companions as far as damaging shit. Sometimes they live longer just because they're not getting in the face of the enemies. That's right, Sierra. You won that battle. Not me, I admit it. So it'll go right back here. Okay, now we gotta go west. And if this doesn't work, I call bullshit. Of course it's great. Huh? What's that I see? Got to want to see you. Come on. Okay, so it did work. We just... Apparently every time you do that, there's a chance of an encounter. Yo-ho, yo-ho. Here we be, the feed snowfields. There'd be a rumor that maybe there's probably be some treasure here. Possibly. You don't sound too sure, Captain. So what about it, matey? You want to go searching with the penguins? Aye. Alright. Show him who's a real man. When it goes back and down and it hurts inside. I'm a real American. Are we gonna be? We're gonna freeze our beaks to death. Bye now. Avatar. This snow will be too cold for us penguins. Wait a second. Think this through, guys. If it's too cold for penguins, how the hell are... Never mind. Penguins are supposed to, like, thrive in cold temperatures, at least compared to humans. And cats and vampires. I can't take this no more. The Snowfield Fairies. Hey, wait a second. That's not what the quest is supposed to be called. What the hell? They call it the Nordic Snowfield. And this fact, maybe it's a translation difference between the different versions, because I don't see... Hold on, let's see here. Oh wow, we really are closing in on the end of this game. But no, I don't see anything called Snowfield Fairies, and the description of the quest, what's described to come, which involves a whole lot of going in this correct direction, does seem to be all about, yeah. Okay, it's a translation difference. It's not like we unlocked the wrong quest. Anyway, alright. So we are going to go to the Fields of Innocence and talk to Fiorentina to have her cast a spell. And then we gotta go the right direction a billion times in a row. Okay. But we'll keep encounters on just so it's not like a complete... So there's some sense that we're playing an adventure video game. Don't anticipate having a whole lot of resistance from the enemies in this area, though. Because it's been a long time since we first gained the ability to come here. I think you might be overdoing it a bit with your super there, but... What's the matter, Sierra? Can't unleash your super mode? See, and these zombies kind of look piratey to me, and I don't know that they're meant to be piratey. I guess it's the bandana? Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of dead pirates? Well, that's a hell of a super technique that thing had. Didn't seem to do any damage to anybody, but Yeah, if you look at the lucre returns we're getting, or the experience we're getting, it's pretty apparent these enemies are way beneath us. Incredible. We got aroma oil. So that's nice. Well, we're supposed to go to the Fields of Innocence, we were told, so... I don't know, they suddenly start giving us very precise directions only after we get there. Suggesting that getting there is pretty inept, like there's maybe not that many ways to go wrong and miss it, but I guess we'll find out. These guys are worth a whole lot more experience than the other fights around here. See, I got flattened. I thought you were going to drop zombie treasure, you just dropped experience. Here we go. Alright, let's throw down a save, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. Oh, I forgot I saved over that Old Dragon slot already, so...
I am Fiorentina, a Class 1 fairy. Ere long, a Class 7 fairy has the fairy treasure, but you will be unable to see a fairy is of higher class without a spell. Would you like me to cast a spell so you can see Class 2 fairies?
Yes. Spell level 2.
You have to find the fairy who can raise your fairy eye level. Beware of Pieta, she has a mean streak.
Cool beans. So probably without the aid of a fac, I could do this. It would just take a lot more poking around. But we're supposed to go upper left, lower left, down, then right. Upper left, lower left, down, and right. Upper left, lower left, down, and right. Also, try facing your enemies when hitting the attack button. Yeah, she's got some fancy-ass shit she's attempting there. Upper left, lower left, down, and right. So now I can make it easier by just remembering a lower left, down, and right. Now all I gotta remember is down and right. It's getting easier and easier, folks. We may, in fact, be out of ways to screw this up unless I start backtracking for no reason. Vortex of death. Death Vortex. I think that was a Kakoskia catchphrase. One of the Ultimate games has Death Vortex. I think Kakoskia used to go, Death Vortex, or I'm just losing my mind.
Oh, you can see me? Man, my John Cena skills are slipping. I am a Malbarasta, Class 2 fairy. I see that Fiorentina is testing you to see if you can get our treasure. This is interesting. Here, I will cast a spell on you. Because you're mine, you better watch the things that you're doing. You better watch it. I ain't lying. Elnata is a Class 2 fairy, but she can let you see Class 4 fairies.
Okay, so they're not really going to make me find, like, 7 different stages of fairy, because that would get mind-numbingly dull. So, we're going to go lower right, right, and then upper right. Lower right, right, upper right. There's more of them dragon-y guys. Although it's actually a different type of dragon, I believe. Nice. Did he just block my sword attack? What a jerk. We got animal hide. At some point we gotta go upper right. But there's really not that many different directions to go. Oftentimes. There's kind of a big central junction here. But yeah, I suspect like if we didn't have the fact, we would just be, you know, getting a few more encounters, searching around trying to find fairies. But This is not the biggest dungeon in the game by any stretch of the imagination. Oh.
I'm Lucini. Your fairy eye level is level 3. Do you want me to cast a spell on you?
No.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Who are you?
I'm Alnada, class 2 fairy. I can help you when your fairy eye is level 2. Your fairy eye is level 3.
I'm just trying to make sure, because I think they did mention there's going to be bad fairies that mess us up. So we want Tilda to cast a spell on us. Okay. At some point, there's going to be a bad fairy who screws up our fairy level. This is Lucini. I feel like this is a trick trap. Monster egg. I don't care. Alnada. Okay, the other thing that could be happening here is that there's a translation difference in the names. So let's try talking to Lucini. Okay, she is the one we wanted to talk to.
I think Silvana is by Pieta, and Elton is by Malbaresta.
So if you take notes on this shit, there was a specific one we're supposed to avoid. Ah, yeah, okay. At the very end of all this, if you choose the wrong fairy, you get game over yet? Well, not game over, you just fail the quest. So that's what all these little clues are giving us the names are. If we cared, we would be writing down these names and figuring this shit out. But I'm just going to let the fact guide us. And we want to go upper right, upper left, lower left. Upper right, lower left. Wait, what? I didn't think you could go upper right from here. Upper right, upper left, lower left. Alright. Upper right, upper left, lower left. I don't see an upper right. I see this right, and it just leads to... It's Salamander. It's Wisp. We haven't done this in a long time. I guess we'll check it. We'll do this real quick while we're all here. Burning needle. But I believe this is messed up. It likes it. It seems interested. And now you sit here for 100 freaking years waiting for one of them to get close enough to grab. But I think it likes it is about as good as you're going to get. As far as them tending to move towards you. We already have some Wisp coins, so Salamander would be... I mean, I'm not doing anything with this crafting component, but if we were going to... Salamander's probably the one we'd prefer to get if we had to pick one or the other. Which most of the time you kind of have to do, because it's... You're going to be waiting forever for them to both be over near you, because one of them will come near and then move away, and... Get over here, you son of a... See, that apparently wasn't good enough. So, fuck that. Alright, yeah, that wasn't good enough? I'm like, no way. I definitely caught it. But, whatever. And I don't see an upper right path, so I think there might be a typo. Either that or we just gotta start... Yeah, there was no path for us to go there, so I think the FAQ is... Not for the first time, the FAQ's directions are fucked up. Because there was no exit in the direction they mentioned. We're kind of close to the end point of this dungeon for one of the quests. There wasn't a whole lot of other places to go in that direction. So maybe they forgot to mention, get yourself back to the junction and then go in these directions. And there was nothing like that. They just kind of told you to go in directions that aren't available from where we were. I got a lot of experience for killing them dragons. Which is why I support dragon butchery. Alright, so there's only so many places to visit. Ah, here we go. And we have the power to save our game outside of just where those little golden Ninja Warrior statues are. So let's say talk to Secret, the one who won't reveal her name, to see all the fairies. My name's a Secret, but I'm a level 4 fairy. I'll cast a spell. Okay. Well, wait a second, then do it. Look for Lakshmi. My name's a Secret. Okay, so we seem to have done this wrong somehow, but now you can see many fairies, can't you? Your fairy is level 6. Class 3. Alright, I guess we're just doing this manually. No longer putting this in autoplay. Oh great, it dropped candy. Huzzah. I think once we visited every screen of this place, I'm going to consider putting on no auto battles. Because we might be going back and forth a lot trying to find these correct fairies. And the fairies don't like the Mephiance's... You know, actually, at that point, I feel like that was the last little corner of the map that we'd never visited. I might be wrong, but I really think that was it. So we'll shut off encounters for now. Put it back on later if it seems to be advisable. Fairy puzzles. This game does like its puzzles of this, like, run to 800 different places in the right order of nature. Class 5, do not forget. My name is a Secret, but I can still cast a spell on you. Yes. Spell level 7. Look for Erlong. You have only one chance. As soon as you talk to the wrong fairy, you fail our test. The fairies only help you so they can see you fail at the final stage. Wow, this fairy's real bitches, huh? Alright, so let's save our game because this is the point we were warned about. You're supposed to be collecting information as you go. I am not Erlong. Spell level decreases. Don't forget. It appears that we got away with it there. Like, it appears you get to keep trying. You get to rebuild your fairy level. Although in this room with multiple fairies, I don't know how you're supposed to know. I'm not Elrond. Yeah, it looks like you just got a 1 in 3 chance. So you don't... It made me think, and I was really just reading the description. I was like, wow, this is some serious bullshit. But it's not quite as bad as I thought because you have a 1 in 3 chance when you enter that room because there's no way to tell which one it is. You just know it's in that room. If you're paying attention, the clues will lead you to that room, I guess. But even then, it's like you got a 1 in 3 chance when you get to that room, so you can still fail, and there's no particular reason you'd know. But I guess what I wasn't getting, the fact was making it seem like you would auto-fail the quest forever. And it's like, oh no, you don't. You get to keep trying. Although, I mean, I guess I could still see the fairies, like, think this is funny, and I would think, like, oh yeah, if you're like a mischievous fairy, what you're gonna do is, even if they pick the right fairy, you're gonna tell them to pick the wrong one and just see how long you can string them along. Or maybe none of them are named Elrag, or it doesn't even matter if you, like I said, it doesn't matter if you find Elrag, they're just going to keep laughing at you and saying you picked the wrong one. Like, you know, you will blindfold you and you have to examine, you know, using just your hands, 100 different coins and find the correct coin. Like there's a one coin and it has this on its face, and now you're in a room full of 100 coins and you have to try to feel what's there, but the actual coin you need to find was never in the room to begin with. They're just fucking with you, like that kind of a thing. Where the hell did I get that? I think I heard that on like a fairy tale somewhere. Like a Sisyphean deal. Because I feel like this is probably faster than me just save scumming this. This is what you'd have to do. You just really do have a 1 in 3 chance of talking to the right fairy every time. So that's great. That's great game design right there, you know? So if you follow the clues correctly, you can narrow it down to this room. But you still can't really know which one is going to be the one. I think that's the one. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe because I did it slightly differently from the walkthrough, the correct one is a different one from before? My name's secret, but I can still cast a spell on you. Yes. Let me double check, make sure I'm following the right directions from when we get to this point. Oh, yeah, no, I am going to the wrong screen. Damn. We're supposed to go lower right and right from the save point. So I'm a goof. You were supposed to be, as you went to each room, I guess you're meant to be writing down the names of the fairies. And some of them won't tell you their names, but I guess Elrond either is either A, not one of the ones who refuses to tell you their name, or B, there's only a few that refuse to tell you your name, and you're supposed to, by order of elimination, figure out which ones they are. Okay, so I think this is the right area. But we did see one disappear. And I think I am going to start going back to the title screen and loading from right here. Because now we're far enough away that it probably is faster. Well, there you go. We will at least knock out this video, or this quest in one video now, assuming we found the right final room. Weren't there 3? Okay, there are 3. And I don't seem to have a way to skip that. I am Takis. So I talked to the one who is farthest to the right. I don't know that when we load, it's going to be that specific.
Congratulations, you found me. I am Erlong. Thank you for playing with us. Please take this.
She kicks you in the nuts. You got Draupnir. Draupnir turns out to be better than my two-handed sword. I might have switched out. Well done. You're a real man of the sea. Here. Ain't much, but I want you to have this. And he gave us another crab. I guess that's what we're getting for these. The Snowfield Fairies, the end. So he gave us a crab, and it appears that we got to keep Draupnir, so I'm not sure what the hell the penguins got out of all that. But, oh, see, I didn't even know you could do this. Whatever. Alright, so let's get back. We'll be booting, what's-her-face out of our party. And I guess for the last time, because I don't see myself bothering to go to all the trouble to bring her back, so we'll be using her brother Wolfman Jack instead of Wolf Lady Sierra. I guess the opposite, or the feminine of Wolfman would be Wolfman Woman, but I cordially invite you to come into my home.
Oh, no way, baby. Call me whenever you were in need.
Alright, whatever. Refuse my hospitality. You are now my enemy forever. Hey guys, what's up? Suppose I could check out, Draupnir is probably a Whoppet of some kind, I would think. The Black Elk. The Doom Hammer. I was talking about how I'm short of money, but I am picking up Whoppets all the time and never doing anything with them. So maybe Draupnir turns out to be armor? Ah, it's a gold ring. So I don't know what it would do, but, it's not all that... Yeah, the menu gets pretty confused after a while. So, would my stats be better or worse with Draupnir? Right now it's 16, 16, 16, 17. So make it 16, 16, 16, 17. No, that actually would be worse. It would be better than the Forbidden Ring, I'm sure. Right, it just wants me to wear another Dragon Bone, actually. And all that's really increasing is my... So Draupnir's not really doing that much for us, but whatever.
Da, da, da. Little White Fairy.
Hey, again, much like Digger, fairy is their word. You don't get to use it. And again, I start trying to read his diary before he's written it.
Bunch of white fairies. I'm with Mike Pence. We should put them on an island somewhere so they can't spread their way of thinking.
Okay. Let's see. The Snowfield Fairies.
Fairies can and can't be seen by people. I guess seeing a fairy is just like dreaming. Wait, do I actually see dreams? Or do they really happen? Whoa, dude, I've been hanging out with the Sproutlings too much, man. I'm gonna smoke up and get some Funyuns, dude.
Checking save data. Overwriting this save data. Putting a card face down in the graveyard and ending our turn. When we come back next time, folks, I don't know what the hell we're doing. Might be some more penguin shit, might not. Tune in and find out. Bye-bye.